Okay, you're gonna hear me repeat things quite often. But this connection right here, we call this a horseman's handshake. I reach and he reaches. If he peels his head away, I just ask him to come back and reach for me, because if I can't have a connection, then everything else I do is done to him and not with him. So that connection is something I'm gonna circle back to often. We'll check his ears again. Not great, not horrible. It's only been a minute, but that first reaction was bad, but then we're getting a lot better. Now I'm gonna work across the other spots. I'm gonna come up under his tail, under his belly, and I'm gonna test those areas. I should be able to touch all those areas. I gotta be careful here, because he could kick me, so I got a short rope, and maybe even I use a long stick so I don't get kicked. And I rub up under his belly. This is one of those 6 sensitive areas: eyes, ears, and nose, mouth specifically, eyes, ears, and mouth, underbelly, and I should be able to touch everywhere under here. In fact, horses like it if they trust you. If they don't trust you, you have to build the trust. Horses like being scratched on their belly. So that's not a huge hole. He jumped at first, then he realized I'm not a threat. And come on back here with me. I'll show you the tail. Every single day, I should groom this tail. I wrote an article about if you can put salt on a bird's tail, you can catch him. This old saying that I grew up with, and it's the same with a horse. If you can groom a horse's tail and really make it pretty, it forces you to spend a lot of time in a vulnerable area of the horse. And it's not comfortable in the beginning because they might not trust you. But the trust develops because you're spending time in that sensitive area, and their confidence grows. So every day in every way I brush my horse's tail. Make that pretty. You got a dirty tail? That's not a good sign. That's fine. Horses don't need to look pretty. They need to be trusting. So a pretty tail means the horse is pretty trusting, usually. And the last one is the feet. I need to pick up all 4 feet. I need to rub his legs. I just want to rub his legs and have him I want him to feel safe to be touched in these sensitive areas. I mean, it's great that he wants to pick up his foot, but it's so jumpy, so touchy. I'm not asking him to pick up his foot, I'm just rubbing him. There we go. There we go. That's pretty quick. I come back and rub here too. Rub, rub, rub. Rub, rub, rub. And again, if you can't reach it with your hands, reach it with a stick. Every day. So that's all 6. Nose, mouth, eyes, ears, the feet and the lower legs, the underbelly, and the tail every single day. He's coming along. The biggest hole is right here on his ears. This needs to go away. This is where it's been the most amount of time. Right here. I want floppy ears. Both sides. I want to put his head down. He's getting pretty quick. That's only the 3rd time I've approached his ears, and it's already getting better. But that's a big hole that has to be filled. Okay.